check this out. Okay, this is like a little bit of trial and error, and I have done like a whole bunch of trials and stuff, and that's okay. We're trying to learn how to do this, especially at home. Now, what you could do, just giving you some options here, what you could do is you could, on a blank piece of paper, just take your printing block and trace the exact size of it, okay? So you could do that. You could trace the exact size of it. So, let me line that up again. Okay, it does not like to draw on that side. Okay, there we go. So I have the exact size drawn out. Can you see that? Give me a thumbs up if you can see that, the pencil line. I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit so we can see. Okay, so the idea is I could technically draw what I wanted in here, totally fine. I could even, and I'm gonna show you this one, I'm just gonna use my phone, but the idea is you could use your iPad. I'm obviously using my iPad to record this. But you could, I don't know, put this under here and actually like draw kind of, you can see through it as long as you get a good enough image and turn the brightness of your screen up. You could even put it as your lock screen so that you don't have to like, if you hit this, it will like zoom a whole bunch, but you could trace it on there. That's totally fine. Or you can do a printout. Either way, you can get some good results from this. Now, I would recommend cutting it out at least a little bit so you can see better. It doesn't need to be a perfect cutout. I even like leaving a little bit of an edge so I can see where it's supposed to be. You can tape it down, you can not tape it down, whatever you want to do. Just have to realize that this thing is going to move around. Now, what I'm going to do with my drawing or this, I'm going to flip it over and I am going to use graphite pencil, okay? And I'm going to put it on thick and dark and as hard as possible. Like we want this to like, if you put your finger on it, it's going to get very messy. And that's okay because what we're gonna use this to do is transfer all of this graphite onto our printing block. But we're gonna hopefully be able to transfer this actual image onto here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this down, I'm gonna line it up so it's pretty close. And I'm gonna hold it. I wouldn't push too hard on this. I know it's a little small, but I'm just trying to show you the idea here. What I could do is I could tape this down so it doesn't move as much. Okay, you can use any type of tape. Realize that the tape does not really stick to the printing block, okay? The printing block has like a coating on it and it just does not want to stick any tape to it. So I'm gonna go like that and kind of hold it down. Does that make sense? You could even put it there so it doesn't move at all. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna very carefully use my pen because the pen will just outline. So I'm gonna draw the edges of this. So I'm gonna like literally I'm gonna outline, and you gotta be careful because it's a rubber printing block. It's a little squishy. If you push too hard, yeah, you're definitely going to rip this paper. And it's not the best. It's not the worst either. You can still like get by with just doing this. Okay, so I'm going here. I'm gonna outline, and trying to make it as clean and as neat as possible, but I'm obviously trying to hurry here for you guys. Take your time when you do it. I'm gonna go actually inside and outside of this line so I know how thick that line is, and then I'm going to outline the eyeballs. Okay, and now I should be good to go. So I'm going to take this up, and now I have my mushroom on here, my Mario mushroom. This will smear off. It's graphite, okay? It's pencil. So what I would do is I would take the ballpoint pen again, and I would outline this on here. And if it smeared a little bit or it was a little off, this is your chance to fix it, to make it look as good as you possibly can, okay? So the idea here is we're trying to transfer our image, our logo, our thing from pop culture onto our printing block. And this may be a little messy. This may be a little frustrating. And we just have to persevere and attempt to get it on here. So obviously, I'm using a ballpoint pen. That's just a normal pen. There's just like different types of pens out there. This one it's like a little ball inside the tip that rolls ink on. That's why they call it a ballpoint. Okay. And then here is my Mario mushroom. I might even put the eyes in here. So like sometimes they have like a little eye. So I might put that just because I like that. So you can see I have outlined it in pen. This is going to be messy with my graphite all over it. You could even erase that if you would like, but we're going to mess with it. We're going to be carving this up.